Oh, Thankmas 2021. That's right. Guess we gotta make another trailer.
Homelessness is a very serious problem, and unfortunately even a growing problem. And as someone who knows people who have gone through it and even gone through it themselves, it's definitely not easy even to see it coming all the time. And the problem is, rest in peace is 2017, as bad as that was. With recent events and even the last year, the ripple effects have left people in similar situations, as well as in that situation for far longer than the last couple of years. And now here comes some way to possibly turn that around, to, ironically, if you will, kick homelessness to the curb. Or at least for a lot of people, possibly 1,000 families, if this, mark can be hit. That is this 10 million mark for this charity event that's coming up that you might have heard of. But if you haven't, buckle up. Because it turns out, Jacksepticeye is back once again with Thankmas 2021, in which case the goal will be raising $10 million. Why? Because the partner this time, News Story, can make a house for a family for every $10,000, and 10,000 times 1,000 is 10 million. So let's see if we can hit that mark on December 11th, and the largest creator collab known to man. Anyone can participate, even you listening right now, just like your boy is, and we will definitely be there on the streaming day, December 11th. So be free to join us, or even just spread awareness, as this mad Irish lad is once again coming back with Thankmas 2021. Be there, or even just announce when it's happening. Anything helps, even if you can't donate. And let's finally tackle this homelessness problem as best as we can as creators. See you real soon.
Hi. Top of the morning to you, laddies. My name is not Jacksepticeye. I'm clearly not, as a matter of fact, but Jacksepticeye is Jacksepticeye, and as a quick PSA before getting to the rest of the video about the Thankmas charity event that is in fact coming up, and I am very excited for because I love doing charity stuff, but I wanted to get this PSA in there as well. I'm going to reiterate this in the rest of the video too, but one of the points about this is also just to spread awareness. If you're not somebody who thinks they can participate in this, either you have another thing, another obligation, you don't really stream or stream on YouTube or Twitch, you don't feel safe getting in front of a camera or something like that, that's fine. Awareness is also just as fine for participation as well. And I want to kind of reiterate this and this kind of a thing too, so you can kind of see this is like a one-on-one, me and you watching. It is totally fine if that's the way you want to get involved. You don't feel like you can do something like make a YouTube video or, like I said, stream or something like that. And if you're a different type of creator, like you're an artist for something, you can make art too, for example. It doesn't have to be a streaming thing that you do, but it is also totally okay to just raise awareness, let people know what's going on. If you do have a YouTube channel, but you don't think you can participate for various reasons, still maybe announce it to your YouTube channel, announce it to your Twitch chat, announce it to your Discord, right? Make an announcement about it on December 11th. That is totally fine too. There's no pressure to actually partake in it. Obviously there's maybe some buzz about, Jacksepticeye is doing a thing and you could participate with it, and that's cool and all, but at the end of the day, you can ask him too. It's not about him, just like it's not about me, just like it's ultimately not about you. It's about how much we can raise together for this charity and how many homes we'll be able to build if we can hit that 10 million mark. So that's what this is really about. I'm going to be pushing this as much as possible. I'm going to be using his backgrounds in a lot of my videos, specifically so that if a random person stumbles across one of my videos and they're like, hey, why are you copying Jack's background? I can be like, I'm happy you asked that. And I can, hit them with the Thankmas explanation, if you will. So that's going to be really fun, but I wanted to make this PSA so you can see, I can look right into your eyes and say, hey, it's okay if you can't necessarily do a stream or something on December 11th. Just please do as best as you can. Raise awareness. That's all we ask for. So thank you so much. And we're going to roll into the next part of the video. So yes. So as I mentioned before, Jacksepticeye is once again bringing back Thankmas for 2021, and that will be on December 11th specifically, is when the day most people are going to go live streaming collaboratively, but technically the charity event will be going along all month long. And he has a video here, and I would go out throughout some parts of it. I guess we could. I don't want to obviously have the whole thing just in this video, but he does go over various parts about what exactly is going on.
One common goal. I figured that the best way of raising money is to have everybody do their own mini goals within this bigger goal. Because
essentially,
if I do one stream and try and get a ton of people involved and come onto my stream, it's not going to raise as much money. It's just one point of contact versus 1,000 points of contact, or two.
Yeah, so essentially one of the things that he's doing is it used to be like a solo kind of a thing, and as of like last year especially, it's become more of a collaborative effort where everybody kind of does their own campaigns, but it all goes towards a global goal. So even if you have a goal and you don't think you can reach it in your own stream, any money that's still donated is still helping because it's still going towards a global goal. And also on top of that, doing charity streams like in the mid, I guess like 2010s we can call them, it felt like it was daunting to set those up. Not that people didn't want to do them, but how like figuring out how to set them up was really hard. Along comes Tiltify, and Tiltify has actually made that a lot easier. So while I would recommend watching the entirety of this video as well to get an idea of a lot of the things that are going on, like for example, the people we're partnering with this time are going to be able to make houses using 3D printers, and I think it's like every either $1,000 or $10,000 raised, they'll be able to actually make an entire house. For like, you know, people that are like displaced and stuff right now and homeless and stuff like that as well. So in his particular case, I think he's trying to raise a bunch of money on his own stream, but I'm looking for the dates real quick, skimming it. So yeah, December 11th will be the day that it goes live. And what we're going to do now is jump over to some of the tabs like over here. This is the Tiltify tab in the link down in his video, and this is where it will take you. So you can register your campaign and make it today, and we'll get into the registering part too, in case you're actually watching this and you are curious about it, because it's something you've kind of wanted to do before, and how you can actually set up your own campaign page. It takes literally maybe like 60 seconds. They've streamlined it, made it very easy for just about anyone, and it's really great actually. But with that being said, this is the actual description that they have here. So about Thankmas with Jacksepticeye. Let me get the mic nice and close so you can hear my nice, good reading voice, I guess. This holiday season, Thankmas is teaming up with the news story to help in global homelessness. The goal is to raise $10 million to provide new homes for 1,000 families. There are 1.6 billion who lack adequate housing across the world. Unfortunately, traditional methods of building will never catch up to the problem. News Story is a Y Combinator-backed nonprofit that was founded because innovation was being left out of pockets of the world that just needed it most. They source new solutions like 3D printing to help teams everywhere build faster, better, and more cost-effective homes. To date, they have built more than 2,300 homes across Haiti, El Salvador, Bolivia, and Mexico for families living on less than $10 a day. They started their efforts in Latin America because those countries allow them to experiment and improve building solutions that can be tested, implemented in our own backyards. Create your own fundraiser, make a donation, or help spread the word using Thankmas. And that's another thing to get on with as well. Even if you don't want to make your own campaign for your own various reasons, just spreading the word is good enough. We will be participating in the actual collaborative effort itself, but if you can't or don't want to, because maybe a situation prevents you to, you don't really stream, that's not really your thing, just spreading the word honestly does do wonders. Now, with that being said, if we go over here, this is my campaign that I made, like just really quick before doing this. And you know, you'll go in, it'll ask you for a campaign name. And one of the things too, when you go, if you register through here, like if you use the register here button after going through this link, it'll also link your campaign to the overall global Thankmas one too. So you don't have to worry about, oh, I want to make a campaign, but I don't know how to link it to the global effort, etc., etc. It really does a lot of the automatic stuff for you, and it makes it so much easier to do. We did this actually because we participated in Hope from Home as well as Thankmas last year, and that was pretty fun, and that's part of the thing. So our goal, as usual, will just be raise $100. See if we can get to that goal. You put the name in, make a little bit of a description down here, a thank you message to donors even, and then down here the media type. So when your campaign appears like on the home area, I believe if we go like down here, yeah, people's campaigns are kind of already here. Some people have gotten started already raising money and stuff. You can put an image if you make one. You can put your stream here, so that way people, when they see it, they can go directly to your stream. Or you can also, if you have a YouTube video like this one, will probably replace the media file that I put there for now, and that's how that works. And then you have all this stuff down here, all the people that have actually already gotten started, which is pretty great. I can't make a new campaign to show you the walkthrough process. Maybe I should have waited to do that. But basically, you'll go to a page. There'll be 3 tabs. There'll be the first tab, which is how it's going to automatically kind of link you to Tiltify and Thankmas 2021 and stuff like that. The second tab is optional. It's going to ask you for things like name and like, you know, if you have a PO box or address you want to put for stuff like that. You don't have to do that part. You can just click onto the third tab and ignore that if you don't want to give that kind of personal information away. So you can just jump to the final tab, which is just actually what this is, just filling out a bunch of this stuff. stuff, saving it, getting it done, and then you'll have like the overview. This is a overview of what, the thing looks like. News story, part of Thankmas 2021. It has the details now, where it has all this stuff kind of filled in. It has the incentives, because you can create rewards if you want to with your community if you're doing this. And you're like, I have, the type of community you have. You want to be like, if we raise like 50 of the dollars, we do this. If we raise 100 of the dollars, we do this. $200. Some people in the past, they've done things like they'll dye their hair and stuff like that. I believe actually that's why Sean, I guess, dyed his hair green at the end of last year, was because, and Thankmas of last year, if they hit a certain goal, he was going to dye his hair green like the old days for just a month, and he did. And so that's why that was a thing again. You'll get a registering, when you register successfully, you'll get an email over whatever email you decide to use. It'll just say, thank you for partaking in Thankmas, whether this is your first time or second time joining us. Last year, you helped us break records by raising $4.7 million to combat hunger. This year, we're thrilled to have you joining us with new story to help end homelessness. And so then it goes over, every 1,000 and does it again. If we give you links as well, and you kind of want to keep an eye on your email when you get close to December, if you do this, because they'll also give you assets. One of the things we did, and give me a second, actually, I'll bring it up. The pause, the bars in the way because I paused the video, but if you can see, because what I did is I just left it up when I was doing YouTube videos as well, so people could see it. Right here, like they'll give you the assets for like Thankmas, and they'll show like the global goal. Like last year they did like a globe, so on the top of it was like a snow globe. On the top of it was like how much money had been raised globally, and the bottom down there we hit the 100. It was great. That was like the individual goal, and so that's kind of the thing that will happen and will be done. Most likely they'll email you assets, so like keep an eye on that on your email eventually when we get towards that. But that's basically what's going on. A charity event, a third charity event for us. But if you've never partaken in one and you have questions, again, I would recommend watching this full video. It's only 8 minutes, and it gives you a lot of the information and details about how to do a lot of things and what's going on exactly anyways. But furthermore, I will also answer questions as well, because there's a good chance a lot of you watching are like friends of mine and you might want to participate. I mentioned in the Pumpkin Hill video I put out that I'm probably going to be playing Sonic Adventure 2, just because it's about a 4 or 5 hour long game. A lot of time to raise that money, but depending on how many people get involved, it might be different this time. This time we might actually do something as a group in case other people want to get involved within the squad, and we might end up doing some sort of group game of some sort, be it Minecraft or TTT, or maybe we do something new. I don't know what's going to happen because it's like a month and a half away. So also, if you want to be able to donate money, not necessarily to my campaign, but the campaign overall, this is also like a long heads up. Maybe just like say like $5 or so here and there up, and then there you go. You don't have to pay the full 100, of course, yourself. The idea is you can, everybody's doing something towards a global goal, and that's kind of what this is about, more so than who's doing what and how's doing what and who's collaborating with what. But I know how SEO works on YouTube, so I'm going to mention Jacksepticeye constantly just because of that, because I really want people to partake in the goal, not necessarily partake in my specific campaign, just like he doesn't necessarily want people to have to participate in his specific campaign. It's about the overall effort. That's going to be really fun. $10 million is the overall global goal. We hit 4.7, and then some other donors and stuff were like a part of it too. That was cool. Some businesses and stuff got in on it. But that's the overall goal. And we're not expecting it to come out of one person's pockets. Glow? I said glow. Goal. But anyways, I'm going to end the video, because this is the meat of the video explaining all this stuff. Like I said, December 11th, the hashtag Thankmas. Even if you're an artist, for example, you want to do art for Thankmas, because you don't stream, you don't do YouTube, you can do art. Make an artwork or something. Post it on like a Twitter or Instagram or something with the hashtag Thankmas and stuff like that. And let's see what exactly we can do about that 10 million goal. Come December 11th. That's when the stream day is. So December 11th specifically is a day like everyone's going to go live on YouTube and Twitch and stuff together. But it's actually lasting all of December. So with that being said, I'm probably going to end the video here and say thank you so much for watching. I'm not going to say like, comment, subscribe, but I will say if you can, start saving up now, so you don't have, this doesn't like, sneak up on you and you're like, oh, I feel like I got to donate because it's charity. You don't really have to at the end of the day. If all you can do is spread the word, that is completely fine. But I don't know which video will be next. We're just going to have to wait and see. So until next time, take care and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.